The silver market's getting more and more crazy. I'm going to let you guys know what's going on at the shop. I'm surprised on this one. Stay tuned. Welcome to Kentucky Derby Day. We talk about that as well. We got news from Louisiana. They're looking in to get silver and gold laws passed. We will talk about that briefly as well. Thank you for subscribing, folks. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway coming up. I'll post a link to that video in the comment section below on this video, so make it very easy for you to enter. I'll give you a heads up right off the bat. You must be subscribed. Double check your subscriptions, folks. Make sure you are subscribed. Check that all bell so you know when I put out my latest video as well. Let's just get into the video right now. We had $750 face in walking Liberty coins. $half. They're gone. They're completely gone, folks. I don't know what happened to today. It was not like it was like one person or two or three people buying them out. It was several people coming in and wanting rolls and rolls of the walkings. They weren't touching anything else. We didn't have any 64s to begin with. We got Franklin's left. That is what we have in the $half right now. Looked at our bullion dealer. Didn't think he's going to have any. Well, sure enough, he didn't have any. So I put out some requests for them throughout the state, through some other shops out west, middle of the country, up north. See if I can get another $200 or $300 face right now. Don't know where everybody came from, folks. I really don't, but they're gone. I'm surprised how fast they moved out in one day. I'm surprised. That is what I can say. You just never know what's going to move one day, what's going to move the next day. It seemed like everybody was on the same page. Yeah, we sold other stuff too. We sold a couple ounces of gold and stuff. Sold some other silver as well. But a lot of it was the walking Liberty $half today. It is what it is, right? Like I've said before on this channel, when your 90% silver is gone, it's going to be gone. With the new stackers coming in, more and more people are waking up. And they're realizing this is worth crap. That's what the dollar is. It's not worth much as it used to be, folks. When these dollars start coming flying home or coming back to the shores from other countries because they're getting involved with the BRICS, we're going to have high inflation in this country. We're going into some tough times. And people are going to say I'm doom and gloom. Well, no, I don't sugarcoat this. If people want rainbows and unicorns, there's other channels for that. I'm just telling you guys the truth, what I'm seeing out there as well. You know, I'm your boots on the ground. I'm seeing this stuff selling at the shop. I don't know how much more people want me to be rainbow. I'm not the rainbow and unicorn type of show here. I'm going to give you guys straightforward what's going on. And that's exactly what's going on. Did I see any new faces today? Maybe one or two. But for the most part, it's your regular customers coming in. They were stacking ounces of silver, 1 ounce rounds, 1 ounce coins, you name it. They're starting to dabble back into the 90% silver as well. So it's mostly right now, I'm not seeing a lot of new faces, but there were a few. And the few that I did see new, they were already been stacking for a while as well. So, you know, you start to see if they're new to the area and whatnot. Never seen them this before. Maybe they didn't recognize them. Maybe they changed the haircut. You know, whatever the case may be. Don't really recognize them. No crazy people today in the shop, so that was a good thing. Everybody was very nice. Everybody just has concern. They said they want to get out of the dollar. People are saying, more and more people coming saying, this is real money, folks. This is history. Our 90% silver is history. Yes, any type of silver is good. It don't, you know, people say get the coin on the round. I don't really buy into that method of thinking. You guys know what I have. You know, you guys seen different stuff on my channel that I show all the time. I stack a little bit of everything. It don't come overnight, folks. We got to get that out of our heads. It don't come overnight. I started off with a little box, folks. A little safe box. And it took me a while to get that filled. Then I graduated. Then I graduated a little bit more. Then I started to get into the graded coins. I'm not stacking any graded coins right now. I'm not stacking ounces right now. That's just what I can only tell you what I'm doing. I'm not saying this is what you should be doing. That's not what I'm saying in this video whatsoever. Stack what you need to stack. Stack at the best prices possible for one. Sometimes you may have to pay up a little bit if you want better customer service. The point being is cost average. I cannot say that enough in these videos. People laugh at me when I say cost average. It don't work. Well, yeah, in the long run it does work. Nobody knows. Let this be a warning to everybody. Nobody knows where silver and gold are going the next. That is a true statement. You can listen to all the experts you want out there. I'm not no expert. I don't consider myself as an expert. I don't know everything about silver and gold. Nobody does. Yeah, it's okay to listen to some of these experts. But I'll tell you, the one person that has called it almost every single time, and he still gets it wrong every once in a while, Michael Avila. He's saying silver's ready to go boom. Is he right? Or is he wrong? Time will tell. He's been right for the most part. Has he been right on exactly when he says it? Maybe he's off by a week or two. But this guy knows what he's talking about. I like the guy. He's been in the market for a while, folks. Follow the people who've been in the market for a while too. They don't know everything though. Some of these people get them wrong too. You know, I try to listen to a little bit of this person, a little bit of this person. Make your best judgment on what everybody is trying to tell you. I just try to tell you guys the truth on this channel. What I'm seeing. I've shown you guys what I buy. Like I shown you this morning. You know, when I looked on the bullion dealer's site for the store. It's not a full-blown website where everybody has access to it. It's for the coin shops. And he has 40% of silver halves in stock. He's probably got about what I have in stock. We don't need them right now for the shop. Okay? We just don't need them. They're selling, but then they're selling at a slow rate. Our owner wants too much for them. I'll put it bluntly. I don't buy 40% from the shop that I work for. You guys know how I buy. I buy little by little. And I'll show this again. This was an auction, folks. Not a buy it now. Not a make an offer. This was all the in an auction style mode. All he had 1 or 2 bids on it. You know, I got 13 not Franklin, 1966 Kenley silver halves, 40%ers. I'm tired, folks. I apologize. $23.50 was the winning bid. $11 for shipping. Maybe that's why people didn't want to bid on it. It was too much. I don't know how I got charged tax. I said that this morning in this morning's video. In the state of Florida, if you live in the state of Florida, there is not supposed to be any tax on 40%, 90% American silver eagles at all. Forget that $500 threshold with one order. That is not supposed to be taxed. I am not going to call eBay for $2.84. It's not worth my time to call them up and complain about $2.84. Because at the end of the day, I got them $36.92 was the total with tax and shipping. $2.84 each, folks. The melt value was $4.75. I think I did quite well with everything. So keep that in mind. If you're in Florida, I understand there's a $500 tax hold on everything else. But if it's government issued, U.S. issued, let me make that perfectly clear. It's going to be from the United States. So your silver eagles, your 90% silver, your 40% silver, your 35% war nickels, even your proofs that come from the government issued, there's no tax in the state of Florida. Where you get taxed right now in Florida, and this is going to change, and probably in July it looks like, It's $500 for everything else. So if you're buying Canadian Maple Leafs, if you're buying silver bars right now, if you are buying Australia stuff, everything else is taxed. So if you go on eBay, for an example, and order this silver bar from this person, this silver bar, this person, put it in your cart, it's going to charge you tax. It's going to be from the same person, and it's going to be on the same item on eBay, which makes no sense to me. It's BS. That is what I say about that. I don't like eBay for that. But again, it is what it is. So we're all clear on that. Let's talk about Louisiana. Louisiana has a bill coming. Well, a bill has been recognized. House Bill 386 basically says designates gold and silver as official currency. They're trying to adopt this, folks, in Louisiana too. Why is it? All the southern states, it seems like, or we call them red states. If you want to be that political about it, we can call them red states, are turning the leaf, getting laws into place with silver and gold. What is coming down the pipeline, folks? Just asking. I don't know. But I've not seen one blue state trying to adopt this. That's just my theory there. You know, what is really going on behind the scenes? What is really going on? I'm glad Florida's coming on board on this. Other states are coming on board. Louisiana's coming on board. Texas is trying too. So is Oklahoma. So is Arizona. The two new states are getting gold backs, folks. Arizona and Arizona. They're getting gold backs. I cannot say enough. I mean, you know, I'm hoping people live in a state that getting laws adopted. Hopefully, at some point, places like California, the West Coast, New York, Massachusetts, the Northeast will start adopting policies too. Call your Congress people, folks. Not your Congress that goes to Washington. Your state reps. Demand they start passing laws for silver and gold. If you live close to the Capitol, talk to your person. Call your reps in your towns or your cities. However it works in your state. Write them an email. Be nice though. Be nice. Because this is how we're going to get more of these states passed. It don't matter if you live in a red state, a blue state, a purple state, whatever it may be. Silver and gold should not be Republican or Democratic. It should be for everybody. Call your state reps, folks. Not, like I said, not the ones that go to Washington. Your local state reps. Find out who they are. Send them an email. It's like, why we don't have silver and gold as part of currency in the state, like Florida is getting, like this state's getting, like this state's getting. Missouri's trying to get it as well. Let's wake up these other states, folks. Once we wake up these other states, silver and gold will take off even more. Maybe we gotta be the ones that show the rest of the country how it's done before other states start picking up as well too, folks. Get a jump on it. Do it. You gotta do the homework. I can't do it for you. I don't live in your state that has not done anything with silver and gold yet. You folks have to get some people together. Get some signatures on a piece of paper. Find out how you can start gathering signatures to get a bill going. However it works in your state. We gotta try. We just have to try. Keep stacking, folks. Don't matter what state you're in. Keep stacking. Never mind your local laws, your state laws. We gotta believe in silver and gold. Silver and gold have been around for 5,000 years plus. Never mind the Bitcoin, the meme coins have not been around that long, that it's a Ponzi scheme, in my opinion. If you own meme coins, you own Bitcoin, you're welcome here. But I'll be very honest with you, I don't like the meme coins and I don't like Bitcoin. If you can deal with that, subscribe. Win the giveaway. Let's talk about Pinbacks real quick. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. We'll wait for this video. I apologize about that. But the giveaway is going to happen on May 23rd, folks. Yes, 5 ounces of silver, folks, are going to be given away from Pinbacks. I'm also donating in the giveaway more silver. I'll put the pin comment in this video. In the comment section, I'll pin the link. If you want to see what else is being given away, you gotta watch the video. You gotta enter the video how it says in that video, not this video, that video that I'll post a link to. You comment, you subscribe, you live in the United States. Pretty easy. So why not come join us? Make sure you are subscribed though, because that is a note. I'll be checking that. Let's talk about the Kentucky Darby real quick. My boss didn't want to go in with us. So, everybody that I work with 2 other girls and another guy. And the boss didn't want to go on it. So we each put in $25. So actually we paid a little bit more than that, because I want to go to the green dot card, pay the green dot fee, go into twinspires.com, and we put in some money for the Kentucky Derby. So there is a horse, number 19, called Chunk of Gold. I don't think this horse is going to win, but one of my bets was $2 to win on that horse. I don't like the horse, but I like the name of the horse. I didn't put him in any other combinations. Chunk of Gold, I don't own any gold. Maybe if this horse wins, maybe I'll start getting some gold. So if you are doing the Kentucky Derby this year, I wish everybody the best of luck with that. I don't gamble too much, but it's fun to do the Kentucky Derby with the team at the shop. And maybe we can win something. Who knows? Hey, for $25 investment, I don't go to the casino. I don't play many scratch tickets. I don't do too much other stuff, folks. So I say, why not? And let's just have some fun. And I wish whoever does, if you are betting on the Kentucky Derby, I wish you all the very best of luck with that. I hope your horse wins as well. I do have other combinations, but there's no need to talk about that. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if I hit anything, or when we hit anything. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe we will break even and get our money back too. That would be nice. But anywho's, thank you all for watching, folks. I really appreciate your comments in the comment sections. Please check out my good friend Sobriety in Silver YouTube channel. That is Sobriety in Silver. Let him know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. He's a newer channel, folks. I've talked to him from time to time on this channel. Give him a chance. Go subscribe to him. Let him know that crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. Thank you, channel sponsor Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Good luck with the giveaway, folks. Good luck with the Derby if you're going to be doing that this evening. We will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.